Well, good morning, everyone. I hope you have had some rest tonight. Um, well, we are starting company presentations today with Anna Choza.
Sophia.
Anna
It's
Choza.
easier.
She's a talent acquisition specialist from Vestas. And she will let us know a little bit more about recruitment opportunities or career opportunities at Vestas. Just bear in mind during today, because actually we're having a few issues. Here we're having a little storm today. It happens in Portugal as well. If there is some break, some connection which is lost, maybe it's due to that. So keep going, and we will recover as soon as we can. Okay. Thank you so much, Anna. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Margarida. So I would like to start with share some of the history of Vestas. So Vestas' market position is built on a strong heritage and of technology and visionary leadership. And we were founded in 1898, so long time ago, as the blacksmith shop by the Hansen family. By 1968, we were exporting hydraulic cranes into 65 different countries. By 1979, we launched the first wind turbine, starting our journey toward global leadership. So that's how we started. I would also like to share some of our key milestones. In 81, we began to manufacture our own components to ensure quality. In 85, we introduced intelligent and more efficient wind turbines. By 87, we were 100% committed to wind energy, and we create Vestas wind systems. Okay. By the 90s, we had some technological breakthroughs, and with achieving 70% blade weight reduction and offshore leadership as well, and stable power supply, which is very important, was very important for us. By 98, we were already operating in 15 countries, and we were listed on stock exchange. And by 2006, we opened a factory in China, and we became the first truly global manufacturer in the industry. We have much more milestones in our list, but with these different achievements until now, we became the global leader in wind energy, offering advanced turbines and services with a strong focus on innovation, digitalization, and also sustainability. Okay. And I would like to speak a bit about sustainability. So nowadays, Vestas is truly committed with being sustainable in everything that we do. So from working on 100% recycled turbines to being carbon neutral and so much more. So about our carbon footprint, we want to be carbon neutral by 2030 without using carbon offsets, and with this being able to reduce CO2 emissions from our operations. And about circularity, we want to produce zero waste wind turbines by 2040. About our people, our employees, we want to be safest and most inclusive, socially responsible workplace in wind industry. And we want to achieve 25% women in leadership positions by this year and 30% by 2030. So we are fighting a lot to do this because it's not easy in our area to find women to work in some of the positions, like, for example, for service technicians. That is more a technical and mechanical job. That's not easy. So this is a huge challenge for us. And of course, it's also important to reduce the rate of injuries. So for us, safety first for everything. About energy transition, we are leading the transition towards a world powered by sustainable energy. So take a lead role in driving electrification beyond the power sector is something that we want. This was about sustainability. That is very important nowadays. About our locations, one of Vestas' key strengths is our global presence, which provide us with an unmatched scale and a customer intimacy across all continents. So we are all over the place, and we is Vestas is a truly global company with sales offices, manufacturing facilities, and we installed megawatts across the globe. In Portugal, we don't have any manufacturing. We are based in Porto, in Lessa do Valio, and we are a research and development hub. Okay, so that's what we do in Portugal. We also have a service technician team that is responsible for doing the maintenance of our wind turbines. There there are not a lot in Portugal, but we have some, and we have a team for that as well. Normally, guys, not women, but if we find someone, maybe it makes sense. Um, Sorry. Okay, perfect. So, Vestas have more than 40 years of experience in wind turbines, as I share with you, and we develop, we produce, we monitor, and we serve. We do the service for our wind turbines to benefit the customers. So we have these five key areas. The research and development area, we have it in here in Portugal, in India, and in Denmark, where our team develop and optimize the design of our product to lower the cost of energy. So that's what we are doing here in Portugal. We also have the sales area to help our clients define what is the best solution. And we also have procurement and manufacturing, construction and commissioning, and also, as I was telling, about the maintenance area and operation area as well. So the installation team and so on. So Vestas activities today range from simply supply and commissioning projects to turnkey projects involving every of these parts, and also some other parts like access roads, foundations, electrical substations, communication systems. So we are responsible from A to Z. And each of these areas contributes to maximizing the performance of our wind turbines and lowering the cost of energy. These were our areas. About our values, I'm sorry. So these are our foundations: simplicity, collaboration, accountability, and passion. So we build everything under these foundations. About the different types of careers that we can have investors. So we have the career at the site, as I was telling about service technicians, but also the installation team, construction team as well. This is a career totally focused on the sites, and we are building new sites every time. So and in different countries as well. So we have also opportunities outside Portugal in here, and we have a career in the production, so in the factories, and also a career at the office. That it's basically what we can offer in Porto, in Portugal, is the career in the office. Okay, so our career tracks, I think that this is interesting to share with you as well, because we have three types of careers in here. We have the people and business leadership, that is basically with a focus in team management and business development. Okay, because for example, I can be very good in my technical expertise can be very good, but my skills to manage a team and to manage people, not so good at all. So we develop our teams and our people to have opportunity to develop in the field where they are better to develop as well. So people and leadership is one of the career tracks that we have. We have another track for knowledge and innovating leadership. So with now in this part with focus in technical expertise and innovation. And we also have another career path that is the project leadership with project management focus. So in here we normally we have the project managers. How to join us? This is interesting. So you can find our present and future jobs visiting our website, of course. And because we normally we don't have times to open our positions, so if we have a need and if we have authorization to hire, we open. So what I have open right now not might be the same next week. We maybe not so right now we don't have much more to offer in the end of the year, but you can find what we have open right now at our website, and of course you can apply. Then after you apply, the recruitment team will evaluate your CV, maybe call you, make some short phone screen to understand some points, to give you some explanation about the job. And then if we think that you might be a good candidate for the position, we are going to share the CV with the manager that is responsible for the position. And if we have green light, you will start the process with the interviews. Normally, we have one or two main interviews, most of them online on Teams. But sometimes, of course, if we have someone that is living near of Vestas, maybe it's a good option to know the person face to face is always different. And after this first first or second interview, we also have a personality assessment. That is a very interesting step, and it's important and after that the manager will decide if it is a good collaborator to receive our offer, and then the onboarding, and then welcome to the team. Okay, so I don't think that I have any more information to share with you right now, but I am open to the questions. I think Margarida will help me with this if we have some questions at this moment.
Indeed, I will. I have a couple of questions here. To start with, Does Vesta plan any recruitment for marketing roles in the upcoming months, namely in
M-
Portugal?
Marketing, you said marketing.
Yes, yeah.
Um,
It's
I
not
don't I don't think so.
the focus. Yeah,
Normally we don't have that kind of roles.
profile.
In Portugal is more like engineering roles, project management, procurement sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
sales, for example, but marketing not so usually.
Okay. What about? I remember yesterday there were a couple of candidates looking for opportunities regarding sustainability, and you're working with renewable energies. Is it something that could appear in the profiles that you recruit for Portugal? Somehow related, because there were some people who were really specifically educated in with sustainability
Yes, it
energies.
depends. It depends of the other expertise that the person has, the experience, of course, because I can have a sustainability expertise, of course, but if the position that we are working on, we are looking for someone that needs to have experience in mechanical engineer. That's
Hmm.
more important for us. Okay,
Okay.
so it may make sense. I am not seeing the entire CV of the
Of course,
person,
of course.
but there might be some things that are more important than that, of
Namely
course.
engineering, yeah. So,
Yes,
so it's clearly, so clearly, and you mentioned that during your presentation, engineering roles are the strongest in the
yes,
recruitment you hold usually,
yes,
apart
yes.
from
Usually.
some one or two positions in procurement, but it's a bit
The
different, right?
most part of them, yes. I am talking generally, of course. So normally, some of procurement positions, yes, and in the engineering, normally more mechanical engineers, electrical, electronical, and everything in IT area, like
Mhm.
software developers, Scrum Masters, project managers with IT background. That's something that we normally have to offer. Okay.
Mhm. I will have to ask this question. So we also had this question on the chat. Do you accept applications from people not non-EU nationals, basically? Yeah. So
No,
non-Europeans.
no. At the present moment, at least, our collaborators will need to live in Portugal. Closely to the office will be great. And because we work in a hybrid model, but our hybrid model, it's like 3 times per week at the office and 2 times they can work remotely. So we have a very strong presence at the office. And
Mhm.
also for us, it's mandatory to have the residence cards to from the moment that we are going to hire someone. We have an external team that evaluates every documentation. It's a
Mhm.
legal external team that evaluates every documentation to be sure that it's safe to start the onboarding with that person. Okay,
Mhm.
because we had some issues in the past. So right now for us is safer and safer to do this way. So I think I answered to your question.
Yeah, I think so. Let me just check whether there is any further questions. Okay. Does Vesta need project coordinator, learning and impact projects? So it's this type of profiles
Project
within the
coordinator. Yes,
project
the
management. Yeah.
project management. It's a project coordinator, and the description that we may have for the experience of the project manager will depend of the area that they will work. Okay, so I can be a project manager working on IT projects. Okay, but I also can be a project manager working on innovation and bring some new performance to the teams. So it can be
Process
very
improvements
different.
and yeah.
Process improve. Yes, it's basically the job that we have open here in our platform, in your platform. It's a project manager to everything be more functional, more excellent. So you can the people that are joining us today can see our opportunity there. That's kind of project management. So yes.
Just the last question. There was a question for an Indian citizen, but again, we already answered regarding no new nationals. If you're not living in Portugal, in this case, it will be difficult because you would have to go through immigration procedures, which are time consuming and long. But
And we have
regarding,
a lot of costs as well.
yeah,
That's
regarding
that's
foreign,
mainly because of the costs.
yeah,
That's
I know.
mainly because of the costs, and we need to be clear and
Yeah,
transparent
it's
with that, being
preferable. Yeah,
honest.
it's preferable.
It's because of the cost to bring someone from Brazil, from India, for example, is very, very high for the company.
Within the EU, there is a question by a French civil collaborator. If we have the means to support them coming, you would be accepting applications from French
Yes,
citizens.
yes. It's something important is that all I think I will say all of the position that we have now and in the future, we need to
Yes.
people to speak in English
Mm-hmm.
very well because we have, I don't know right now if we have like 50 different nationalities just in Porto, and English is our main language. Okay, and I sometimes French. I know very. I know a lot of people, a lot of French people that speaks in English, and we have that cases in our team. But this is very important, even for Portuguese people. So
Of course, I think. Thank you so much, Anna.
you're
I think
welcome.
there are no further questions. Let me just check, but I think not. Software we mentioned. So there are a few questions, but we will have to move forward. So eventually, I'm not sure whether you will be able to join the one-to-one chat for a while
Mm-hmm.
after this
Yes.
presentation. So eventually, if someone else has questions regarding Vestas opportunities, if you would just give Anna a few minutes to join, but the one-to-one chat. But Anna will be available on the chat with employers for a while. Okay, so join her there. And in the meantime, we will have a little break and come back with a new presentation about targeted mobility schemes. Maybe it's interesting for you, Anna, to know a little bit more about our supports as well. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.